You know how some folks just can't walk past a sad story without opening their wallet? That was me. A retired mailman from Indianapolis with too much heart and, clearly, not enough suspicion. My daughter once called me the human version of a GoFundMe, and I wore that like a badge of honor. Until the badge started to feel more like a target. It started with what I thought was a good deed, donating $50 to a young woman who claimed she was evicted after her mom's stroke. Her profile photo showed her holding a cat, wearing a grocery store apron, eyes swollen from crying. Looked real enough. Her message? Anything helps, sir. I'm scared. Now, I've delivered mail through snowstorms and neighborhood shootouts. I've seen people at their lowest. I believed in that girl. Even shared her post with my poker group. Within 3 days, she had over $2,000. You'd think I'd feel good. Heroic even. But that warm glow? It curdled fast. Because just as I was patting myself on the back, another fundraiser popped up. Different name, same cat, same apron, same damn tear in the corner of her eye. So, I did what any grumpy, semi-retired man with too much time would do. I screenshot it, enlarged it, and started reverse searching that photo like a digital bloodhound. And wouldn't you know, that cat had appeared in 9 fundraisers in 3 states. I sat there, gripping my mug of reheated Folgers like it was a weapon. My good deed? Just pocket change for a professional sob story syndicate. That's when the pit in my stomach started. And buddy, it only got deeper. We're just getting started. What happens next will raise the stakes, the blood pressure, and maybe even your eyebrows. Stay tuned. I didn't sleep much that night. Or the next one. My brain was doing laps like a hamster on espresso. I started pulling links, building folders, tracking aliases. That fake grocery clerk? She was just the tip of a very ugly iceberg. There were a fire victims who somehow lost the same couch in 3 different blazes. Single dads with identical twins, in every photo, down to the chipped tooth. One guy even claimed he was a wounded vet in Ohio and a children's author in Oregon. And folks, he was neither. He was a DJ from Tampa with 6 open fraud reports. I tried contacting the platforms. Crickets. Automated replies. Thank you for your feedbacks. We LL review in 48 hours. Yeah, right. Meanwhile, the scammers were thriving. Each fake post got thousands of likes, tearful comments, and, of course, money. It started to feel less like charity and more like a high-speed grift economy. And people like me? We were the fuel. I took it to my neighborhood group, figuring someone had to care. You know what I got? Mind your business, Jim. You sound paranoid. One guy told me, and I quote, and maybe they need the money more than you. Now, I've been called a lot of things. Stubborn, nosy, even crusty. But never heartless. That cut deep. So I kept quiet. For about 12 hours. Then I did the one thing you're never supposed to do. I left a public comment under one of the scam posts. Funny, I wrote, your mom's still in the hospital from a stroke, but she died of cancer in your last fundraiser. Which is it? That post got 87 likes and 3 messages. The first one thanked me. The second called me a bitter old man. The third, Said I better watch my back. Suddenly this wasn't about $20 donations anymore. It was about silence. Mine. And what happens when you break it? We're at the tipping point. The next chapter flips everything you thought you knew, and it hits hard. Don't blink. The message wasn't empty. Not even close. That weekend, my front door was egged. Not Halloween, not teenagers, just quiet, stinking rot dripping down my welcome mat. A brick came next. Sailed right through my front window, wrapped in a note that said, "A play hero again, and you'll regret it." But see, I've been jumped by a Rottweiler mid-route. I've delivered in -30 wind chills. You think I scare easy? So I doubled down. I uploaded everything. Every screenshot, every fake name, every location tag I'd gathered. I built a public archive, linked it to my Facebook with the header, "The Kindness Killers." I even printed a few pages and mailed them. Yeah, mailed. To local stations, newspapers, even city council. What happened next surprised even me. One of the journalists called. A real one. Said, Jim, I think we've been chasing the wrong headline. Mind if we talk? They ran the story. Prime time. Old mailman busts digital grifters. Turns out, several of the scammers were tied to a coordinated ring laundering through crypto wallets and fake NGOs. Investigators got involved. Platforms got embarrassed. Policies changed. And me? I got hate mail. But also a hell of a lot of support. A local church baked me 3 pies. A woman I didn't know hugged me outside CVS. My daughter called me a hero. I didn't want fame. I wanted decency back. And while I didn't save the world, I did shine a flashlight into a dark little corner. Because someone had to. The end.